Anthony.
And I'm Emma.
And we run LearnDance in Burnham in the UK.
And in this video we're going to be looking at a compact Samba routine, some of which featured in our Glastonbury dance break last year.
Let's see how we do.
So to warm ourselves up, we're going to start with some whisks and some underarm turns.
So for our whisks, leader's left foot follows right foot, we'd have a side step and a cross behind. So side, cross behind. The other way, side, cross behind. Now after the third whisk, we'll side, check the time on the watch, leaders. So we change our hand to right angle to our partners. Okay? You can let go at this point. You might want to keep hold a little bit longer and let go, just about do the next step. The important thing is leaders get that right arm out of the way before your partner turns in towards you. Now for this turn, I'm going to whisk to my right. So I'm going to side step my right foot across behind. At the same time, I'm going to circle my left hand anti-clockwise around my partner's head.
At this point, followers, we're going to use 3 steps to turn around to face our partner. I'm going to start with the left foot. 1, 2, 3.
And we take our partner back in hold, leaders. We go back to whisking. Whisk, 2, 3, whisk, 2, 3. We're going to lift this left arm up. I'm going to do another whisk and turn my partner clockwise this time.
Followers, we're going to turn again, this time with our right foot. 1, 2, 3.
Then we go back to whisk at the end for the moment to finish. Okay, so 3 whisks, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, check the time, turn her under, 2 more whisks, arm goes up, turn under, back to the beginning. That's going to be our warm-up sequence.
We're going to try that sequence now to music. Leaders with their left foot free and followers with their right foot free. We'll count you in.
5, 6, 7, and a whisk, 2, 3, whisk, 2, 3, check the time, turn them under, 1, 2, 3, arm goes up, turn it under, back to the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, turn, 5, 6, turn, round from there.
So for our next sequence, we're going to take a look at some Argentine crosses and we're going to finish with some stationary Samba walks.
Now actually we'll show the stationary Samba walks first of all, because they're a little bit easier, comparatively. And the idea of the stationary Samba walk is we're actually not going anywhere. So what's going to happen is, if we start for example with our left foot, well the leader's left foot back, follows right foot back, a stationary Samba walk involves a little close and change the weight, put the other foot back and have a little whoo. But then, when you do the next close, you actually close back where you had been before slipping back. Okay, so it's going to be a compress, slip back, compress, slip back. And the idea is to stay on the spot and not end up headbutting your partner at the same time, so don't do this as you're doing the movements. Okay? Now, Argentine crosses, we're going to alternate who crosses behind and who crosses in front. This might take a bit to explain. So I have 2 whisks to start off with, just to start ourselves off. So whisk, 2, 3, whisk, 2, 3. We're going to create a bit of space here, leaders. Now, I'm going to lean to my left, okay? I'm going to do a side cross behind side, then a cross in front, side cross in front. The follower is going to do an in front, side behind side. We'll show you what we mean. The important thing to bear in mind is we're not crossing at the same time as our partner. So I'm going to lean to my left and do a side step, at the same time, Emma's going to cross it right foot in front. Okay? I'm going to cross behind, Emma's going to do a side step. I'm going to do a side step, Emma's going to cross in front. Boom. Now I'm going to lean to my right, leaders. I'm going to do the crossing in front, and Emma will do the crossing behind. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to try it again from this angle. So our 2 whisks are side 2, 3, side 2, 3, creating the space. Again, leaders crossing behind first of all after their side step. Followers going straight across in front. We'll lean to our left leaders and 1, 2, 3. Then we'll change to leading to the right. Leaders crossing in front. Followers going side behind side. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually going to repeat that movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, from there. Now, what we're going to do at the end then is bring in these stationary Samba walks. So we'll just show you from this angle from the beginning. So we have our whisk, 2, 3, lean into my left leaders, lean into my left, lean into my right, look into my left, look into my right, and then stationary Samba walks. And then in position then to go back to our whisking from there.
So we're going to try that to music now. Leaders with their left foot, followers with their right foot. We're going to have our 2 whisks, we're going to have our Argentine crosses and our stationary Samba walks, and then repeat the whole section again. Count you in.
6, stationary, back to the beginning. Whisk, whisk, round we go, lean to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now let's bring in our first sequence. So whisk, whisk, check the time, turn her under, whisk, arm goes up, 1, 2, 3, then we're going to have our 2 whisks, go into our Argentine crosses, la-da-da, stationary Samba walks.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to take that underarm turn from the first sequence and bring it in after the Argentine cross of the second sequence.
What's going to happen is, leaders, we're still going to do our 2 stationary Samba walks, okay? But my left arm's going to go up and turn my partner clockwise at the same time. So we'll show you from our second Argentine cross. So leader's left foot, follower's right foot going round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now my arm's already up, leaders. So all I'm going to do is do a stationary Samba walk with my left foot, at the same time my partner encouragement with the right hand to under the arm. Followers turn around clockwise, start with the right foot first of all. 1, 2, 3. We both do our stationary Samba walk, stationary Samba walk. And for the moment we're back to the beginning of the whisks for just that Argentine cross section. So we're going to show you from this angle then. So our 2 whisks, 2, 3, the Argentine crosses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn a partner under, stationary Samba walk.
So we're going to try all that to music now. We're going to start with our first section with our whisks and our underarm turns, and then we're going to move on into the Argentine cross section with that underarm turn at the end. Leaders with the left foot, followers with the right foot. We'll count you in.
So 5, 6, 7, and whisk 2, 3, whisk 2, 3, check the time on the watch and turn your partner under. Whisk 2, 3, arm goes out, whisk 2, 3, we've got 2 more whisks. So whisk, Argentine crosses, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, arm up, turn our partner under, beginning. So whisk, arm goes up, turn our partner under, 2 more whisks. The Argentine crosses, lean to the left leaders, lean to the right, lean to the left, lean to the right, turn our partner under, stationary.
So the next sequence we're going to look at is perfect for a compact Samba. We're going to look at the Maypole step. We're going to do a Maypole to the left and a Maypole to the right, so if you get dizzy easily, remember to keep the room in focus.
That goes to the leaders as well. Okay, so we're going to bring in some whisks before our Maypoles. So leaders left foot, followers right foot, 2 whisks, boom, boom, boom. And again, here I'm going to create space leaders with my left hand up here, preparing to go around behind my partner. Now how we call a Volta action. Leaders crossing left foot in front 4 times, followers crossing right foot in front 4 times, leaders going around the outside anti-clockwise, followers turning around clockwise, or 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. We go back and holders will take 2 whisks, whisk, 2, 3, whisk, check the time. I'm going to go right foot around behind my partner, keep my body facing towards them. Followers going around anti-clockwise, left foot, 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8. And for the moment we'll go back to the beginning from there. So whisk, 2, 3, create the space, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Whisk, 2, 3, check the time, 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8. And that's going to be the idea from there.
So for that Maypole step, followers, I'm currently turning a turn and a half. However, you can just turn a half to make it a bit easier. We'll show you what it looks like with a little bit less turn.
So we have our whisk, 2, 3, create the space, and we go around 1, 2, 3, 4. So nice and gentle.
Notice, followers, that your leader is actually still turning their original half a turn. We've then got our left foot free, and we're going to turn in the opposite direction after a couple of whisks. Whisk, and turn, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to try that to music now. When it comes to that Maypole step, just turn as much as you're comfortable with, as long as you end up facing each other at the end. Leaders with their left foot and followers with their right foot will count you in.
So our 5, 6, 7 and our whisk, create the space. 1, 2, 3, 4, whisk. Okay, now what we're going to do is bring that in after the Argentine cross section. So have our 2 whisks at the start of the Argentine crosses. So whisk 2, 3, whisk 2, 3, going round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the underarm turn, the stage samba walk, and you go into the whisks. So whisk 2, 3, create the space going round and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Whisk 2, 3, other way, 5, 6, 7, 8, back to whisking to then go into the Argentine crosses again from there. Now, what you can do, I think we'll do it to music, what we'll do the second time around, is we'll get excitable on that Maypole section. So I've done that last stationary samba walk, and our stationary samba walk here, and here, well it's hard to turn at this point, but we'll go into that Maypole, we'll do a count of 8. So the followers will end up facing back this way, leaders will do a complete turn around them. Followers, either 2 or 3 turns, depending on how excitable you want to be. It's going to be a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and an 8. Now you could go back to whisk at that point. We're not going to. Straight away, I'm going to check the time on the watch as I'm finishing my previous move and go round the other way again. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and an 8. And then we'll go back and hold and back to our whisking from there. But you can just do the normal Maypole section if you want to at that point, it doesn't matter.
So we're going to try that to music now. When it comes to the Maypole step, to demonstrate it, we're going to first of all do it with whisks and the 4-step count. And the second time we do it, we're going to miss out the whisks and we're going to do the 8-step count, but you are welcome to do whatever you're most comfortable with. Leaders with their left foot, followers with their right foot, will count you in.
So our 5, 6, 7, and a whisk 2, 3, then we have the Argentine cross going round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the turn. Then we have our whisks, then we have our Maypole half turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, whisk, the other way, 5, 6, 7, and beginning. Argentine crosses, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, underarm, keep away, go round, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, change, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, beginning from there.
So there you have a nice compact samba routine for you all to enjoy this week.
Thanks for watching, see you again soon.
No, I can't remember, it's near you.
So we have our Argentine cross section, 2, 2, 3. Oh no.
We'll go again. Should we go again?
Try again.
Okay.
My hand leaders this time is going to go in a clockwise circle around my partner's head. Whisk 2, 3, whisk 2, 3. And try if you can, leaders, not to elbow your partner in the chest.
Followers.
At least it wasn't the chops.
Followers. Followers. So for our next section, sequence.
Now what we're going to do initially is take this from whisks. So our 2 whisks, lead.
You heard it too, right?
Oh, I said it.
Take this from the whisks. So for this next sequence, we're going to look at some Argentine crosses. And we're going to finish the sequence with something else.
Stage sound walks. I was the one that said it.
I know, but sometimes you don't notice. And I just have to not laugh.
So, we'll have those Maypoles, but from whisks first of all.
Got this.
So have a look at those Maypoles.
Oh! So... yeah, okay. This makes a real difference, it's lovely. So for our next sequence, we're going from order Argentine crosses with stationary samba walks. That's what we're doing.
That's indeed what I plan to do. What do you plan to do?
We plan to do.
We do plan to do.
I plan to do it as well.
Okay. Just
I
check.
plan to.
Yeah.
We'll see. So for our next sequence, we're going to take a look at some So for our next sequence, we're going to take a look. Oh my god. Okay.
Now. There'll be a cut there then.
So So our next sequence is perfect for a compact samba routine. We're going to look at the maypole. We're going to do a maypole to the left and a maypole to the right.
I suppose for you at home, that was maypole to the left and maypole to the right. So.
Oh yeah! Oh dear. Okay, I've got this. So for our next sequence, we're going to take a look at some Argentine crosses. Why do you have to have the last word?
I have no idea.
What happens? It just falls out.
It does.
I'll do, right?
Yeah.